All right, guys. So I got my buddy Mike here. We're in the backyard doing a little knife training. Thought it'd be a great time to kind of go over some of the stuff that nobody ever talks about. You see a lot of the self-defense instructors, and they might in their classes, but the content that's coming out, everybody's seeing these cool videos with music and, multiple attackers trying to stab him, and he's taking the knife from him, and he's beating him up and throwing him on the ground. And I get it. It's cool. That's why we get into self-defense, right? That's why we get into training. It's like, I want to be able to do that stuff. Well, a lot of it's unrealistic. I mean, let me give you an example here. So Mike's going to come in at me with his knife shape.
It's the best we could do in this situation.
The local place is out of training knives, so we got a big stick. It'll be okay.
It works.
So Mike's going to come at me with his knife, just a standard underhand knife attack. So, and yeah, that's real self-defense-y kind of terminology, but, like what anybody else, any crackhead with an ice pick would do, they'd try to just stick you with it, right? So let me show you kind of what that looks like from someone who's trained that for a long time. Good? So, as you can see, that was kind of messy. I've done this for years, and I missed, in that moment, I missed his upper arm. He got over my shoulder. I still accomplished what I needed to do. I still kicked him in the groin several times. I elbowed him back of the head, took him to the ground. Okay? I could feel that stick going up my back and up my neck. Okay? That's why I'm trying to tell people, like that breakdown I saw in Hard to Hurt. Man, there's no point in trying to stand and fight in a situation where you're going to lose, where you're guaranteed to lose. I mean, I get it. Sometimes our backs are against the wall and we have to. If I'm somewhere with my wife and kids and somebody comes at me with a knife, tries to rob us or whatever, I can't just bolt and leave them there. I'm kind of, between a rock and a hard place. So there are situations where we have to fight, where we have to make the best of what we have. But if you have the option to get out of that situation, take it every time. Every time. I mean, if you're a little on the hefty side and, this guy could probably outrun you, I mean, then you're that's not your option anymore. To put it nicely, do some push-ups, do a little running, you'll fix that. But, always have that as an option. You don't have to stand and fight, especially if you're not trained. If you don't have any bit of experience, even if you do, if you're in a bad situation, the smartest thing is just to get out of there.
Don't like the movies.
Yeah, it's not like the movies. Don't stand and try to fight with the guy. More than likely what's going to happen if you really get into it with somebody who's serious, you're going to be rolling around on the ground because that's the only thing you know how to do, and his buddy's going to come up and kick you in the head, and then you're dead. And you're at their mercy. They might just pick your pockets and leave you there, or they might stomp your head into the concrete. You have no idea, and you're at their mercy. So why put yourself in that situation? If you got the out, get out. So let's kind of we'll kind of demonstrate some of that, okay? Like, if I'm in the corner, I can't do anything about it. If I got people with me, if I cannot exit the situation, that's fine. And you probably saw at the last of that, I kind of stayed there because, and is it correct? No. But that I'm in that fight mindset now because, if this was a real guy who just attacked me with a knife, I'm not just going to let him go to the ground and be done. I'm kicking him at that point. I'm ending that threat. I'm ending his ability to get back up and re-engage. Okay? But realistically, the better alternative, as soon as he's off me, I need to be out of there. Same underhand knife attack. And I'm going to do it what really should be done. I'm just going to, as soon as the threat is off me, as soon as I can get clear, I'm out. Okay? Back up. You okay?
More than good. I'm great.
Okay, so you kind of saw that. I'm sorry, guys. This was not planned. Camera's on a tripod. We don't got a cameraman. But you saw the second I kind of took that attack, again, I got grazed up the back with the knife. I would be cut. Would I be dead? No, but I'd be cut. And the second I could get him on the ground or take that initial attack and get him off me, I'm out. So keep that in mind, guys. You don't have to stay and fight. You don't got to be a tough guy and stand your ground. There's times where you do. Okay, there's times when there's people with you, people depending on you. You need to stay and fight. You got to end that threat. And my mindset always is end the threat. I can't project that on everybody. That's not for everybody. If somebody tried to rob my wife and she shot him or pepper sprayed him or, punched him in the throat, did whatever she had to do, I don't want her there trying to continue to end that threat. As soon as she has that break, she needs to get out of there. You know, honestly, same for you guys. Like in this video we watched today. I mean, a guy lost his life because, you know, even when presented with that knife, he decided, and this is a big dude. I mean, he could have ran circles around this guy, but his ego got him to stay in that fight and got him killed. So guys, stay safe out there. Train hard. Keep your ego in check. No matter how bad you are, there's somebody badder out there.
Live to fight another day.
Exactly. Thanks, guys. Will out.